This is the weekly sales meeting for March 23rd, 2025. My name is Chris Fleming. You can reach me at chris@cdmediaconsulting.com or go to our website at cdmediaconsulting.com. Today's topic is Rethink the Family 4-Pack. Many of the things we do as common practice, we do out of learned habits. It is not because of a particular reason or one that is steeped in research or empirical data, but broadcast stations do some kind of promotion. You can tell the perceived value of the giveaway by the associated method of the prize fulfillment. Take event tickets, for instance. An esteemed prize with high perceived value will be presented for giveaway as a pair of tickets. Win a pair of tickets to see XXX event on Friday night. Enter at station WXYZ website or be the 9th caller, blah, blah, blah. But a prize with low perceived value will be bundled with something else. Often it is another pair of tickets to the same event. Then this gets presented as the dreaded Family 4-Pack, the kiss of death for promotional ticketing. Coming up, your chance to win a Family 4-Pack of tickets to this weekend's Tryon Chevrolet Business Breakfast, as if putting an extra pair of tickets increases the value of the uninteresting. Diving deeper into this methodology, you'll need to ask, is the Family 4-Pack a good idea? Has it outlived its usefulness? Or have we been doing it this way for so long we don't know any better? Because the math doesn't add up. In 1960, the average American family topped out at 3.67 people. In the year 2025, that number has dropped to a smidge over 3 bodies per household. Tell me again why we give away Family 4-Packs? Is it because it sounds good, as it contains some alliteration? Or is it because that is what we've always done? Or the person before me did this, so we should do it too. I don't know about you, but I don't know a family of 4. Most of the people I know are from mixed families. 3 is common. Divorce is also common. And I know a lot of single parents. Then there is the opposite. I grew up with the Payne family. They had 14 kids. Of course they were Catholic. I ran into someone in Iowa who married into a family of 18. A Family 4-Pack would not be interesting to this group. It is possible we should rethink our method. The idea of promotion is to stand out from the crowd. Could we package our less than desirable offerings in a different way? Is it possible for us to give away 3-packs, or 3-packs and a VIP parking spot? This way we can appeal to more average families. And the real prize might be the VIP parking spot. Or better yet, could we give away 6-packs? Your family and the neighbor's family could go together. We can encourage carpooling. We can be friendly to the environment. And this is why we shouldn't do what we've always done out of blind allegiance to the past. We should update our thought process, test it for efficiency and accuracy. The Family 4-Pack is a marketing concept. It is used in various industries, but particularly prevalent in the entertainment and hospitality sectors. It is a promotional package designed to cater to a family of 4. Often it is providing discounted or bundled services or products. There is no data pointing to the specific single point of origin of the Family 4-Pack, and since we don't know who invented it, we don't know who to blame. It has emerged as a way for businesses to promote group purchases. It leverages the idea that families often prefer to engage in activities together, and it offers them a convenient and cost-effective option to do so. The Family 4-Pack was adopted by various industries, including ours. In the entertainment industry, it gets associated with events such as movies, concerts, and sporting events. It allows families to buy a package of 4 tickets at a discounted price. In theory, it allows them to enjoy the experience together while saving money. In the hospitality industry, it is seen in vacation packages, amusement parks, resorts. These bundled services can include accommodations or meals, sometimes for group activities suitable for a family. But it is always a family of 4, providing the all-in-one solution for a family vacation, yet it is catering to a small group of people. The Family 4-Pack holds to the idea that families are the target market. By offering a bundled package or a discounted deal for 4, businesses aim to attract families. They believe this will increase customer satisfaction and boost sales. But according to the data from the U.S. Census Bureau, this is a small subset of the population. As of 2020, the average household size in the United States was 2.53 persons. This includes households of all types, not limited to only families. The average family size, referring to households with related individuals, was a bit larger, around 3.14 persons. Meanwhile, the percentage of American families under one roof with only 4 members is 12.39%. In Canada, that number is 14.4%. And for our Australian friends, it is 12.9%. While American families have inched lower to 3.13, in Canada that number is 2.9. It is the same for our Australian audience. There are other factors to consider. Your region or ethnicity could be the determining factor. In the U.S., for instance, the state of Maine has the lowest number. There, the average household contains 2.79 persons. Juxtapose that with Utah, which has the highest count of the 50 United States. It comes in at 3.67 people per household. I am sure there are variations between Ontario and Manitoba in Canada. Ethnicity may also skew the data. Hispanic families in the U.S. are the largest. They average 3.8 members per household, while African American and Asian families come in at 3.4. These statistics are U.S. only. It is likely broadcasters latched onto this concept because it was easy to say and remember with its use of alliteration, but most of us didn't grow up with the white picket fence. Yet we picture a Norman Rockwell painting when we hear the word family, and recount the telling of the American dream as the fairy tale we live by. This is far from reality. Post-World War II gave rise to the middle class. During the 1950s and early 1960s, most households followed a traditional model. It was anchored by a single income earner. Often it would be the husband, while the wife focused on domestic responsibilities. As societal and economic dynamics evolved, the prevalence of dual-income households increased. The 1970s saw an increase in two-income families and increased divorce rates. By the 1980s, dual-income homes became the norm rather than the exception. The shift towards dual-income households was driven by various factors. Women found more and more roles for participation in the workforce. We saw changes in traditional gender roles. Household incomes were stretched thin. As mentioned, we saw increases in the divorce rate, and a rising cost of living put a strain on most households. This trend has continued to evolve. However, dual-income households remain a prevalent structure in modern times. The other factor that is a byproduct of more work is time poverty. It is a condition in which we perceive a lack of time to engage in the activities we choose. It is a concept that reflects the scarcity of time and the feeling of being stretched too thin, all due to various responsibilities, obligations, and societal pressures. In today's fast-paced world, time poverty has become a common experience. For many, we have taken on increased workloads. One or both incomes are juggling many roles and responsibilities. These include demanding jobs, household chores, childcare, and caregiving for elderly family members. The increasing demands of work and personal life can leave individuals with limited time for leisure. We neglect self-care and pursuing meaningful activities. Add to that the technological advancements of the last 50 years. We live in an always-on world. The constant connectivity blurs the boundaries between work and personal life. For most, it is difficult to disconnect and relax. There is an expectation for immediate response. The constant flow of information creates a sense of urgency, and it results in perpetual time poverty. Most urban dwellers find themselves with long commute times. Because of this, it is the appearance of working longer hours. The commute can consume a significant part of an individual's day. It leaves less time for other activities. There are rushed mornings and even later evenings. The limited time for rest can exacerbate the feeling of time poverty. Add to that the societal and cultural pressures which cut into leisure time. Then there are the pressures to meet social obligations. Couple that with maintaining our relationships, and we find it leaves us with little personal time. The consequence of time poverty can be significant. It can lead to increased stress, burnout, and a decline in well-being. Save time, effort, or money, or give me prestige. These are the rules of promotion for media outlets. Most of us have our fundamentals rooted in the early days of television or the teenage years of radio. We have not adapted our outlook to include the pressure of the modern world. While the family four-pack sounds quick and easy for those creating promotions, it leaves out all the extra challenges we have outlined here. The four-pack appeals to only 13% of the population. Yes, it is a simple and convenient way to package prizes deemed less than desirable. I challenge you to go back to the drawing board on this. The four-pack offers flexibility, but could you get there another way? This bundle does create the perception of value and savings, but couldn't that be arrived at, say, a 3-fer and a soft drink pack, or a 6-pack for you and your neighbors, or the 16-pack for the Payne family? The idea behind the concept is to create a group experience. It is couched as a social event for families, but couldn't we get there a different way? We could address some of the challenges of modern life and modern society. We could create the shared experience, but we could do it to save time. We could do it to create a new social status, or we could do it to please a much larger slice of the audience. It could be divorced single parents, or commingled mixed families, which make up a much more significant percent of the total. Simple, easy, and replicable used to be my 3 metrics for implementation, but we should add relevant to this checklist, as it should be first. If it is not relevant, it won't be memorable. If it's not relevant, it won't resonate. If it is not relevant, no one will take part. It may be relevant for a family of 4, but the other 87% of the population couldn't be bothered. Your station doesn't corner the market on families of 4 because you say so. The market is the market. You don't over-index. Take this statistical advice and recast how you present prizes for promotion. Consider what pressures your audience is experiencing today, this week, or this month. How can you use your airwaves to dress up your giveaways and tap into a top-of-mind problem? How can you use your prize inventory to entice more viewing or more listening by resonating with the audience? You can show your understanding of the marketplace. You can show you do understand your people, and this is why we are going to offer something different. You could choose 3-packs, 6-packs, 12-packs, or 16-packs. You could make a compelling case for all designations. Determine what works best for your marketplace. They will all have a slight difference to them based on the factors we outlined. Pay attention to cultural and societal shifts. Reevaluate how you execute promotional activities. Ensure they are in step with the lives of the community you serve. The family 4-pack may have run its course, unless you find you are living in Pleasantville with the Stepford wives on the set of Leave It to Beaver. In case you are not, consider changing how you present your promotional efforts to be the most reflective of the lives of your audience. Otherwise, we could be stuck with the 27th Family 4-pack, and it will be to the 72nd Annual Tryon Chevrolet Chamber of Commerce Business Breakfast. It is an event that few will want to attend. My new book, 21st Century Sales Success, is now available on Amazon.com. If you like what you have heard here today, please consider ordering a copy or 2. You can always send one to a friend. Go to cdmediaconsulting.com right now and follow the instructions to order.